Hi, and welcome to day 3 of the 5-day out-of-the-box challenge. I'm Dr. Michelle Pedicola. I empower women leaders and change makers who have gone through a significant loss, either through death, divorce, or simply a life transition like we're going through right now, to step up, to recreate themselves so that they can survive and make a difference in this world. Not only survive, but really thrive. And how do I do that? Well, I have a life makeover program. It's called Second Chance Secrets. And I have found that people like that, they tend to want to help other people have life makeovers after they've gone through this amazing transformation. So I have a second chance certification program, and I'm looking for a few amazing superstars to join this program. You knew that I was going to, at some point, promote, right? I don't do these things for free, and neither should you. And part of the training that I provide my clients is how to do enrollment in a way that's not salesy, in which you actually enroll people because they want to do the work with you. Today, in the Facebook challenge, we're going to be talking about resistance. Yeah, now we're at day 3, and probably by now you're starting to feel a little resistance. Maybe you've made the commitment, maybe you've made a few videos, maybe you're like a really, oh my God, they look terrible. Maybe you're judging yourself. And then you say, oh, it's stupid, it's not going to work anyway. These are the ways in which we can be resistant to moving forward. Then sometimes we just get so busy. Oh my God, I don't have time. I wanted to, but I just don't have time. That's resistance. You can make the time. It doesn't take that long to do this, believe me. You can go and take your cell phone and go for a walk and sit somewhere and spend 3 minutes making a little video. We got a really juicy one today, so I hope you're still on board with me. But first, let's talk about resistance a little more. So I talked about the judgment, the self-judgment, or the insecurity that might come up, and then blame others. So you're gonna maybe, oh, this is a stupid idea. It's not. Let me tell you, this is the way to go. I've tested it out myself. I have a PhD in sociology and psychology. I know what I'm doing, and this works. So bear with me, stick with it, and see what comes up. Don't give up. If you give up, that's fine, but you're not my person, so goodbye. But if you want to show up, I'm here for you, and I'm going to give you some really, really valuable stuff. So resistance. So we make it so that somebody else is causing us. Oh, my child had a bee sting. Or, oh, my husband needed help because he had to get this whole project out. I know that. I do that. And you know what? I still get my work done. And I have a husband who is just as demanding as your husband. You need to set the space. You need to say, I will help you, but I need to do this first. That's what I told my client when she came to me and her husband was driving her crazy. You need to set the boundaries. Of course, we did it a little bit more complicated than that. Well, not too complicated, but I provided her with the plan, with the script for how to do that so that he felt supported and she felt supported. And that's what I do in my work with my clients. So today, if you can get over your resistance, if you can put your people aside who are trying to tell you that you're selfish or that you don't care, really, come work with me. I will give you the script so that you get the results. My client, her husband and she are in love again. And you know what? He had a life-threatening illness, so of course she felt responsible for him. And now, not only are they in love, but his illness is in remission. Is that like scary? Is it possible that your partner has to get sick in order to get your attention? Or do you have to get sick in order for you to get your attention? Stay in this challenge. Get out of the box. This is the way in which you are going to change. I know this from experience of working with children on the Navajo reservation, helping them to change. And I know all about resistance, and I know what motivates. So here's the plan for today. This is really fun. Yesterday I talked about archetypes. There are certain archetypal characters or personas or patterns that we develop in childhood that we use to protect ourselves from getting hurt. So yesterday I introduced the pleaser, and I gave a sample of how a pleaser might talk. And I invited you to do your own video using that pleasing approach. Because here's the thing, there actually are good things about the pleaser. And there are also bad things. And you want to find the sweet spot. Today we're going to work with the controller. So the controller controls their situation in order to feel safe. And they can sometimes come on like a commander-in-chief. They come on strong and powerful, and that's how they create that sense of control. Now, the problem with the controller is that it's hard for people to relate to them. They may feel intimidated. They may not feel safe. So I'm going to give you a demonstration of how the controller speaks and tries to do their enrollment. Okay, you ready? Hi, I'm Dr. Michelle Peticola. I have a PhD in sociology and psychology. I have worked in psychosomatics, and I also have 30 years of experience in spirituality. I know the body, I know the mind, I know the spirit. I know how they all work together. And I only work with people who are really committed to making a difference in their lives. I help powerful women, leaders, change makers, speakers to step up to the next level. Are you one of those? Are you ready to do that? So here's what you need to do. You need to reach out to me and go ahead to my scheduler and schedule an appointment with me. And we can have a conversation. And I can determine whether or not you are actually ready to work with me. So there's going to be a form, and you need to fill it out and tell me the truth so that we can make the best use out of our time. You ready to do that? Are you ready to step up to the next level? If you are, I'm here to take your call. Thank you. So how does that feel? Do you feel intimidated? Do you feel enticed? Do you feel attracted to that? Some of us do feel attracted to somebody who comes out powerfully and strong and says, go ahead and do this. And so I'm going to tell you, go ahead and do this. I want you to go ahead and create your own video in which you step up into your controller, into your powerhouse woman who says, you know what? It's time to sit up and drink your coffee. It's time to get off the seat and get moving. So set aside all your resistance and go do it anyway. That's it for today. Don't forget to do your worksheet, post your videos, ask your questions. I will take a look at every video that's posted and I will address them in the Facebook Live QA. Please come at 1 o'clock Pacific, 1:30 Pacific time, and I will be there to answer your questions. That's it for today. Be brilliant. Oh, and don't forget to do one thing out of the box. Post it. I want to know how you're getting out of the box. How did I get out of the box? Well, I'm not going to tell you how I got out of the box today, but I will tell you about how I got out of the box on Sunday. I took a walk with my husband to Monterey Market. It's a really great marketplace. And we walked. Usually we take our bikes because it's a little further than we're used to. Plus, we're going to be carrying heavy backpacks. Well, my husband is a figurative sculptor. He is an artist. He is the epitome of out of the box. In fact, he probably never hangs in the box. He's the kind of person who starts to make sandals and makes the first sandal and is bored because he doesn't want to do the same thing twice, even though it's the other side of the foot. So we were walking, and immediately he's thinking about how can we go differently. And so we go a different way, and then on the way back, he takes another way. We don't know where we're going. We're not sure we're ever going to arrive where we're supposed to, but it all works out great. So what can you do to step out of the box? What can you do that's different? It could be as simple as putting your clothing on the other way. It could be as simple as going around all day long without your makeup. But I suggest that you push the edge a little. Okay, so to recap, look at your resistance, fill out your forms, make your video, and do one out-of-the-box action. See you tomorrow for day 4. Oh, see you later on this afternoon for the QA, and then tomorrow for day 4. Be brilliant, and bye for now.